most unusual dwelling.
Dude, we have one of these in Florida. It's a strip club. This is like a thing where they made in the 70s where they made these little homes like this, and then they sold them and they like stopped making them, but one of the strip clubs in Florida bought one and they made it into like a strip club. And it's in the roof of a strip club here in Tampa.
Is straight out of the space age. The Vincelet Futuro House in Houston, Delaware is a rare surviving example of the Futuro, a flying saucer-shaped prefab
You know a bit
house
about it? Yeah, I've like driven by it. I've never been inside of it, man. I would never go to strip clubs, man.
Designed in the late 1960s by Finnish architect M. Saarinen. Deep in the swamps of Florida stands a castle that truly shines.
Okay, bro. What the fuck is this? Actual tinfoil house? How are you going to represent me like this? How are you going to represent me like this, bro? A tinfoil house? This looks like a place to do reenactments at.
Literally, Solomon's Castle in Ono, Florida is a 12,000 square foot, 3-story castle home covered entirely in silver metal printing plates that glint in the sun. Eccentric artist Howard Solomon began building this DIY castle in 1974 using discarded aluminum sheets from a local newspaper to clad the exterior walls. Over the years, he had a
and this is the interior. It's like, bro, like I honestly don't even hate this interior because like this interior reminds me of like a home with personality, but like you can't make it a castle on the outside and then make it like grandma's house on the inside. I mean, maybe I guess that's kind of cool.
Plus whimsical touches.
What's
Over 80 stained glass windows, countless welded sculptures adorning the courtyard, and even a 60-foot-long replica of a 16th century Spanish galleon dubbed the Boat in the Moat restaurant.
Why?
Until his passing in 2016, Solomon himself gave pun-filled tours of the castle's oddities. Today, Solomon's Castle is open to visitors, allowing anyone to wander through this gleaming DIY palace. Thomasville, Georgia is home to a Victorian-era masterpiece of odd architecture, the Lapham Patterson.
This is just a normal-ass house in Georgia. And like from my point of view, what Georgia house looks like, this is just what it looks like.
Completed by 1885 as a winter cottage, this 19-room home is famed for its intentional lack of symmetry. None of the doors, windows, or even corners line up in the usual way.
What is the usual way? What does that even mean?
And odd shapes that was more than just an artistic flourish. The original owner survived the Great Chicago Fire and became so paranoid about being trapped that he gave his southern mansion 51 exit points.
Oh my god.
Including a door in literally every room to ensure a quick escape.
That's like actually paranoid.
Built entirely out of wood. Now a museum and a National Historic
Landmark.
This
is a museum.
Visitors
How? It's just a big house, bro. I'm sorry. This is just a big. It's a cool looking house, sure, but it's just a big house.
Get delightfully lost in its highly unusual design. On Hawaii's Big Island, overlooking a
dude, Hawaii has to have a better house than a fucking concrete slab
and beach. Sits a home that's as dramatic as its setting. The Kahina Beach Cliff House is an all-concrete abode perched on a lava cliff, sticking out further into the Pacific than any of its neighbors.
But hey, this shit survives a fucking hurricane, earthquake, tsunami, bro. That's probably why they built it.
This unique 2-bedroom house was even featured on HGTV's Offbeat America for its design. Idaho's pick for most unusual house is a $7 million ultra-modern mansion.
This looks like a POI. This looks like something you'd see in a video game, and it's like this looks like actually a 007 mission like base.
Futuristic. It's nicknamed the Sun Valley Starship.
On a budget, real.
Completed in
Everyone's nicknaming their house a Starship. It's just a house.
This custom-built estate in Blaine County spans over 12,000 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and every cutting-edge luxury imaginable. From a rooftop swimming pool.
I just don't like the concreteness, but I like the shape. Like the shape is pretty.
To an outdoor amphitheater and a private horse pasture on
I also
the grounds.
don't. Okay, one more thing too. The windows are also open, bro. I don't like people being able to see inside my house like that. I'd want like curtains over all of these.
The home's bold concrete.
It does look cool. This looks like it does look like a millennial burger joint. Look at this right now. Tell me, it does not look like a millennial burger joint. 100%. $24 burger with truffle fries on the side, like wrapped on in a piece of parchment paper. My God.
I love my quirky angles and dramatic cantilevers. Every room benefits from playful, one-of-a-kind design touches and stunning alpine views. Described by its listing agent as a piece of art, the Sun Valley Starship was named one of the world's
this place just looks like a restaurant.
Most unique homes.
I don't like this.
And whether you love its bunker-like style or not, it's certainly out of this world.
Certainly
in Wadsworth, Illinois, there's a 6-story pyramid rising from an unlikely
bro. Who is building themselves a damn pyramid to live in? That's
suburban
crazy.
Landscape.
Okay, can I say really quick? Smile, you're on camera shit. That shit is so cringe. That is like a top 5 most annoying things that I see. I'll see people put that in their fucking like apartment, like front door. I'm like, dude, you have a Ring camera. You're not on CCTV. I'm not like, it's so annoying. Like, I get it, bro. I get like the idea of trying to get people to not do crime, but like, I'd rather just say we have a camera than smile, you're on camera is such a like.
The Gold Pyramid House is a 17,000 square foot residence shaped exactly like a giant golden pyramid.
Middle, you're on camera.
Built in 1977, the house was originally plated entirely in 24 karat gold and was said to be the largest gold-plated object in North America.
Why?
A fire in 2018 wrought significant damage, but as of today, restorations are nearly complete.
Like, this is some billionaire that just like really likes Egypt but didn't want to go to Egypt because it's like dangerous or something.
Indianapolis, Indiana is home to a notorious legend in real estate.
Like, this is just a normal ass house, for being honest. Not normal, but like, it's a huge house. But this is like probably my favorite one so far. Like, this is like, it looks like a cool ass house to just chill outside. It's too big, obviously. I would never want a house this big.
The Kessler Mansion.
My ass low-key hurts from sitting. Thank you for dropping that in the chat, Marley.
Started as a modest ranch, but its owner spent years enlarging it into a 29,500 square foot maze of marble, mirrors, and statuary. He added things like a 12-car garage, dolphin and gargoyle statues galore, a dining room lined with a hall of mirrors.
This is terrible. Why would you want a room like this to eat food? You can see every angle of me eating.
Living room with 38 light switches arrayed in neat rows.
Create one.
Iowa's most unusual home brings a bit of ancient Egypt to America's
It's better chat dropping your phone percentage. Yeah, you're right.
Heartland again. In the lakeside town of Clear Lake, Iowa, you can actually stay.
Why is this the picture, bro? It's just a picture of some haunted ass couch. Every single pillow has the same pillowcase.
Pyramid-shaped house, a 6-bedroom vacation rental known simply as Pyramid House. Inside, the house is surprisingly normal and spacious. Kansas's entry isn't just a house, it's an entire art environment. In the tiny town of Lucas, retired Civil War veteran S.P. Dinsmore built his own Garden of Eden, a folk art masterpiece surrounding his modest stone home. Beginning in 1907, Dinsmore spent decades sculpting over 150 concrete figures and dioramas in his yard. There are larger-than-life biblical characters, plus political and philosophical figures symbolizing his populist ideals. His property.
Do you guys hear that? My cat is scraping on my door to get in. I just let him out 2 seconds ago. Dropped the hardest fart in convicts lobby. Okay, yes, we're done.
It includes a stone log cabin house and even a limestone pyramid mausoleum out back, where Dinsmore himself is embalmed and on display in a glass-top coffin.
Oh, sorry.
Rising from the rolling pastures near Versailles, Kentucky, is a sight you'd sooner expect in medieval Europe.
Oh my god, that's insane!
A full-scale stone castle, complete with corner towers and crenellated walls.
That is cool. Okay,
known as
I'm gonna lose my mind. He's already asking to leave. He just was scratching on the door, scratching the paint off the door to come in. Theo! Theo! Come here, Theo. Come here, fatty. He's really fat. We have to put him on a diet because he's so fat. I got him to come over here and stop complaining.
The Kentucky Castle, or Martin Castle.
Sorry for that cat break.
This architectural oddity was begun in 1969 by a wealthy couple inspired by castles they saw on a honeymoon trip. Originally intended as their dream home, the castle was never finished after the couple's divorce. New owners in the 2000s completed it and converted it into a luxury boutique hotel. Leave it to New World. Orleans, Louisiana,
Fat ass guy, he is fat.
into a chic
He is
abode.
fat.
In the mid-city neighborhood,
just-
artist Robert Guthrie took a
wants
disused
attention.
1918 Sinclair gas station and converted it into a modern loft home
Indoors.
that's equal parts historic
He
and
could not
trendy.
turn. You guys want me to train my cat to get opposable thumbs and turn doorknobs? Well, that's not a thing that can happen. Theo. Come here, kitty. I'm not letting you out, kitty. You're stuck in here forever. No
From the
food, no
street,
water.
the
You're stuck in here
building still
forever.
resembles a vintage filling station. Complete with the
Forever,
old
kitty.
Canopy over
You're
what
stuck in
used to be
here.
pumps. But large glass
Sorry for
windows now fill the
disruption.
garage bays, and a sleek second-story addition rises
This
above.
looks.
Inside, Guthrie created a
of
light-filled
ass.
residence with high ceilings,
This looks kinda
an open-chef
ass.
kitchen, and industrial chic touches hinting at its automotive past. The 2,000 square foot
Again,
plus
it looks
layout
too
even
much like a
incorporates the
restaurant.
original
Why are all
station's
these
concrete
houses
floors
like
and some
just
vintage
restaurants?
signage
Like
as
Millennial
art.
Burger Restaurant.
High on a coastal hillside in Bar Harbor, Maine, the Starboard House looks like a spacecraft that shows a pine forest for its landing spot. Designed in 1990 by architect James Shildroth, a student of Frank Lloyd
This
Wright,
does look kind of cool.
this bold residence is composed of
But like you
daring
can
angles
tell
and
by looking inside the top, dude, there's nothing in here. Like it's just empty ass rooms because it's too
soaring
big.
geometric forms.
There's never like a point
The
to having
top
this
level
house.
is wrapped in
It's
glass
empty.
and floats above the treetops, offering 360-degree views of the
looks cool,
surrounding
but-
canopy and ocean beyond. Beneath that, dramatic
Shit like that, I
sloping
think it's
roof
kinda
lines
cool.
and multi-story triangular windows give the home a futuristic, otherworldly vibe.
It's just like
Despite
who's
its
living here?
avant-garde look, the Starboard House is very much livable, with updated interiors and an organic layout that follows the rocky landscape's contours.
I hate the TV above the dining room table, bro. Like, can you not just last for like 30 minutes to eat dinner without having TV if you're gonna go in the dining room? Like, I eat dinner and watch YouTube every day, but putting it in the dining room is crazy.
Tucked in a suburban, cookie-cutter Maryland neighborhood is a home so funky and fairy tale-esque that locals call it the Mushroom House.
Pretty.
In the late 1960s, owners in
I like this
Bethesda
more than a lot
hired
of them.
architect Roy Mason
I like
to
the outside.
transform their conventional house into something magical.
Actual like life.
And
out
he
here.
delivered in the form of a curvy, foam-covered creation. Mason applied polyurethane foam over the existing structure
Did they
to
already
create
do this in another
organic,
house?
rounded shapes, arches, and bulbous forms, resulting in a domicile that truly looks like a cluster of giant mushrooms. Its bumpy beige exterior and pointy roof peaks have also earned it nicknames like the Smurf House and Hobbit House among unamused neighbors.
Oh, these
On
ones
Cape
don't
Cod,
like it
there's an
though.
estate in East
That's
Sandwich
funny.
that looks ready to set sail. Known as
Is
the
Cape
Masthead,
Cod a
it's a
state? Like what? Isn't Cape Cod in like? Okay, I'm gonna like. Cape Cod in like New York.
historic Massachusetts property,
Hold on, pipe
built
a
in
second.
1898, incorporates the bow of a real sailing ship jutting out from the front of the house. Yes, an actual 42-foot wooden schooner front is fused onto the home's second story, complete with a prow and figurehead, making the mansion appear half boat, half house. The main house
play with
offers
them.
around 4,900 square feet of living space.
That's kinda cool, the half
with
boat,
eclectic
though.
nautical decor to match its seafaring facade. In its Gilded Age heyday, owner John H. Foster hosted lavish parties here.
Yeah, I don't really want a house like this. Like they can look cool, but I wouldn't want to live here. Like it'd be cool to like visit. He's just. Come on, kitty, get out. Kitty. Yeah.
What did you do? What do you do?
He just keeps begging to go out, begging to come in, begging to come out.
Where is it?
He ran into the couch. I'll let him out next time he comes. I know, bro. I'm getting distracted every 5 seconds. by this
entertain
kitty.
President Grover Cleveland on the ship's deck or patio, depending on how you look at it. In Charvoy, Michigan, a town already known for storybook mushroom houses,
getting babysat
one
now.
cottage stands out. The Thatch House.
Any cat owners watching, you'll understand. that
This whimsical home looks like it was plucked from a fairy tale, with its curved stone walls, crooked chimneys, and a cascading roof of real thatch that swoops and swirls around gables and dormers. Originally a 1918 cottage, it was
I feel like
completely
these are just
reimagined
like
in recent years into a luxurious
houses that are
six-bedroom
just
home.
trying to be different.
Nicknamed the
I mean, I
Hobbit
don't
House
feel
by
like they're
locals,
trying to
the thatch
actually be
house sold for a
used
priceless
as
sum a
houses.
couple years ago, proving that people are willing to pay dearly to live in a home that's equal parts residence and fanciful work of art.
I guess probably billionaires need to spend money
Minnesota's
on
most
something.
unusual home is a blast from the funky 1970s past.
How is it that every single picture this guy got is in 360p? Like, am I tripping? Is it like what? How did that even happen? I have to like refresh
Crooked
or something.
chimneys and a cascading
Like it can't possibly be that every single picture is pixelated. He hasn't had a single like HD photo in the
Sculpting house
whole
in
video.
Ministria, often simply called the foam house. This bulbous dwelling was constructed
Every
in
single
1971
photo is
out of polyurethane
blurry, bro.
spray foam and steel
That's
rebars,
insane.
creating a series of interconnected domes and caves that look like an art sculpture you can live in. The multi-level interior has no straight lines. Even the doors and windows are odd shapes carved into the foam. After years of decay,
Why
a
are all these
determined
rich people
couple bought
wanting
and
these, like,
restored the foam house,
Foam
embracing
houses.
its retro
It doesn't look
quirkiness.
good. It just
In
looks
Natchez,
all
Mississippi,
white.
the crown jewel of bizarre homes
This
is
looks like a
Longwood,
congressional
the largest
building.
octagonal house in America and a poignant relic of the Civil War.
Yeah, this place definitely had
Construction
fucking
began in
plantations.
1860 for wealthy planter Huller Nutt,
Planter.
who envisioned a lavish
Who could've fucking
six-story,
guessed?
30,000 square foot mansion topped with a Byzantine
3,000
onion
square
dome.
foot.
The exterior shell and 32-room first floor were finished, but when the war
1860?
broke out,
Yeah.
the northern craftsmen
This is a
fled,
plantation
leaving the
home.
upper 5 stories and interior incomplete. Nutt died in 1864, and his family
Nutt?
ended up
His
living in
name
the
is
relatively
Nutt.
humble finished basement level while the grand upper floors remained a permanent construction site, hence the nickname Nutt's Folly. Now a National Historic Landmark, Longwood offers tours that let visitors imagine what might have been.
Bro, how bored you gotta be to go on a
St. Louis,
tour of a
Missouri
house
has
that's
its
not
share of
even
quirky
done?
architecture, but perhaps the wildest is a private residence
Missouri.
that is completely unassuming from the sidewalk. Artist James King spent
Where's the
decades
house?
reimagining what an interior could be in an old row house. From pyramidal rooms to
looks
salvage
awful. This looks
Victorian-era architectural
claustrophobic.
elements,
Every room I've seen so far in this house looks like an escape room. Like, what is
everything
going
has been
on?
mashed together in an orderly but totally unusual fashion. I toured this house in person about 5 years ago, so I'll link that video at the end of this one if you want to see the whole thing. It really is quite unique. In Trout Creek, Montana,
Dude.
you'll find the Shire of Montana. It
Every picture looks like he took a picture through binoculars from 500 feet away off a restraining order.
collection of rentable Hobbit-themed tiny homes
Like,
tucked into the
wow.
hills.
How is it even possible you
The
found this
most
many
unusual
pictures that are
of
this
them
bad?
is a literal Hobbit house built into the earth, complete with a round wooden door and windows that
Dude,
blend into the grassy
I could not fit
hillside.
in this house, man. I'm 6'3".
Inside, it's a cozy escape with knotted pine furnishings, a stone fireplace, and all the comforts a modern Baggins would need. The property, spread across 20 acres, also features a troll house and a fairy house.
Dude, why
creating
are
a
you troll
full fantasy
house?
village in the
What's up, Donko?
Rockies.
Play League.
Nebraska's most offbeat house sits high on a limestone bluff
Dude, these
in Bellevue,
houses
overlooking
suck.
the Missouri River. The
Bro, this house sucks. This shit looks like a trucker rest stop, or like a mobile home, like leasing office.
3,500 square foot home was
This
built
is
in
awful.
1971 with
up,
one of
Warren?
the most unique roof lines. Stepping inside, we can really get a sense of how the roof shape affects the interior space. The house is definitely a product of its time, with textured ceiling treatments and shed carpet, giving the
Yeah.
old saying,
This is
they really don't
haunted
build them
for
like
sure.
they used to, a whole new meaning.
Typical U.S. housing. This is literally just haunted
Las
as fuck.
Vegas is known for extravagant homes.
This is literally just a normal ass home in Las Vegas. You're telling me this is in Las Vegas, Nevada. You could not find a more interesting home. This is just a 2-story like 1960s starter home.
None are quite like the famed underground house.
Oh, it's underground.
Just a few miles off the strip, beneath an
Okay.
unassuming house, lies a 16,000 square
Okay, well, this is different now, but this is some weird dystopian Fallout shit now. Why do you do this? This is
foot
awful.
underground bunker home built in the 1970s.
Oh my god.
Designed as
It's
a
Cold
luxury
War shit.
apocalypse hideaway, this subterranean mansion sits 26 feet below
So-
ground
oh
and
my
is
God,
tricked
spoke
out
too
to feel
soon.
like a
Sorry,
retro
man, I fell for
suburban
the looks.
paradise. Murals of blue skies and mountains line the walls. Outdoor lights simulate day and night, and there's a fake yard with a pool, trees, and even a guest house. The main subterranean house has 5 bedrooms, 1970s decor, and a full bar and entertainment room.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
There's
I'm
also an
sorry, man. I made a
elevator,
mistake. I made a
underground
mistake.
garage, and
They have a blackjack table? Okay. Never mind. They're back.
Generator
They're the best
systems.
house so far. They're in Vegas.
It's by
They had
far
to.
Nevada's most unusual domicile.
Interesting.
A time
Dude,
capsule
Toby would
of
love this. My
Cold War era
girlfriend, she would
optimism and
love
Vegas-style
this.
flashiness. In Canterbury, New Hampshire, it's a home so eclectic that realtors struggle to
I
find
famous in New
words for
Hampshire.
it.
But like,
Often
I'm so
calling it
tired of. I don't even want to watch this house. I get it, bro. You guys put foam and you made a house. I've had to see one more foam house, bro. I'm gonna lose it.
Park. Every surface is decorated, from the hand-laid tile
This
mosaics
is kind of
covering
cool in a
exterior
way, but
walls,
like,
to the
holy
wild
shit, this is
sculptures
embarrassing to live
sprouting
in. If
from
I'm
the
being
garden.
honest.
Luna Park is open to the public a few
It's
days
like
each
too
year,
artsy at some
drawing
point, bro. I
crowds
wanna
who
just
come to
live
marvel
here.
at its living art environment. Albuquerque, New Mexico, lays claim to a
This
house
looks
that
like-
looks ready for liftoff. The Bart Prince residence.
This is like a raider base, like a base in like a video game that's post-apocalyptic, and the raiders have like taken over. This is
named for
fucked.
its architect owner, is a wild, futuristic structure often dubbed the spaceship house for its swooping, tubular
Everything is
design.
called the spaceship house. None of them look like
Built in the
spaceships.
1980s, the home's main living quarters are contained in a long, curvy tube elevated above ground on stilts.
That's where I used to
with
live.
rounded
This
glass
exact
prow-like
house.
ends.
You're just lying. Like you're not
In
live here.
upstate New York, near Rochester,
Bro,
an
I don't
iconic
wanna
oddity
watch
blooms in the woods.
Another
the Mushroom
foam
House
house.
of Parrington.
If I see one more mushroom house in this video, I'm gonna lose it, bro. I don't even care. None of them are. They're all the same house. They're a mushroom. They made it out of foam.
Victorian era house that bends every rule of architecture.
This is kind of cool.
Jewel Corner, a quirky designer, built this 3-story home as a sort of
quirky
living
designer?
catalog of his
It's a
interior
brick house,
design
bro.
business, resulting in 22 rooms of wildly varying styles and
22 rooms,
levels.
Wow.
Ceiling heights swing from a cramped 5.5 feet in some nooks to a soaring 25 feet in the top floor. Corner even built a
5.5 feet is
private theater
crazy, bro.
inside, considered the first private little theater in
It's like
America.
half my height.
Locals dubbed the house Corner's Folly for its bizarre design, but today it's cherished as a museum.
Bro, museum for
In
what?
the small town of Langsford, North
Okay.
Dakota, one homeowner
Just a normal ass house, but they just put polka dots on it.
decided to give the neighbors
No
something to
way.
talk about by painting his entire house
It's
with
cute,
giant
but, like,
polka dots.
It's just a house with
This
a paint
otherwise
job.
ordinary
It's it's just a normal ass house that they fucking painted polka dots on. We're talking about it in a video.
home became a local
Not
sensation
even a closet for the vacuum.
and slight controversy
kitchen's
when it was
ridiculously
covered in
bad.
dozens of bright, multicolored polka dots on all sides. Reportedly, the owner initially did it
Worst
as
house
a
I've ever
lighthearted
seen. It's like
protest
Gamble.
after some complaints about the previous paint job. Cincinnati, Ohio has its own mushroom
Followed up by
house, and it's a
this.
sight to behold. Tucked in the Hyde Park neighborhood, this small, freeform house was built in the 1990s by architect Terry Brown
This looks
as
kinda
his
sick,
personal
though.
residence and studio.
It's like
Brown,
goth.
an architecture professor, used sculpted wood, colored glass, shells, and metals to craft a fantastical one-bedroom cottage.
I'm playing House Flipper.
The
I probably
mushroom
will one
house
day.
is only about 1,200 square
A
feet,
dream house? This
but
is
it
kinda
packs
cool.
a lot of imagination into a small footprint. Though it's in a residential area, the house became an artistic
How are you
landmark
getting
in
a
Cincinnati.
240p image of two chairs and that's what you're showing me? There has to be better pictures of this house. There
It
has
was
to be.
sold a few years ago to new
There,
owners.
like, there literally has to be, dude. Did you compress every picture 12 times to make this fucking presentation?
Vowed to preserve its magic. Just outside Tulsa, in the tiny
Oh,
town of
this
Kiefer,
is
Oklahoma,
sick as
stands
fuck.
Kiefer Castle,
This is
a
this dude,
large, privately built
I think I might buy this. This video is kind of meant for people like me who can afford a house like this. I might just buy this one. I might just buy this, bro. This looks sick.
castle-like residence, complete with stone turrets and battlements, right in rural
Bro,
Oklahoma.
like who the fuck's living in Oklahoma to live here?
Portland, Oregon is famed for its houseboats.
This is kinda cool.
One floating home outshines
This is
them all.
a floating
the
home though. That's
Aquastar.
horrifying.
Inside are luxe touches
That's
like
sick
a
as hell.
spiral
That's
staircase
horrifying.
and a captain's
It's 240p in real life, bro. That's
When
the
it was up
aesthetic.
for sale recently, it made a splash on real
True,
estate
truth
news
nuke.
for its bold style and surprisingly spacious 3-bedroom layout.
3 bedrooms. For
Owning the
how much money,
Aquastar
bro?
means embracing life
It
on
looks
the water
kinda
and
nice,
mooring
though, I'm
among
not gonna
Portland's
lie.
floating community.
Floating
Oregon's most
community, bro. I hate
unusual
this. I
home
hate
might
that.
not be on solid ground at all.
It's so
but it
pretentious,
sure
bro.
floats
I'm in the
someone's
floating.
boat.
I'll come over. I'm on the. Oh, sorry. I'm in the floating community. You have to have a boat to get to my house. It's so cringe, bro.
If you've ever wanted to live in a shoe,
This
Pennsylvania
is the
has you covered.
stupidest house I've ever
Along
seen.
Route 30 in York stands the Haynes
What
Shoe
is
House,
this?
a building shaped exactly like a giant work boot.
It doesn't even look like a
Built in
shoe that much,
1948
man.
by shoe
They
salesman
just painted
Milan
on shoelaces. If you're gonna do that much, I put like a rope or chains and make it like a
And
shoelace. Man, you
as an
gotta commit.
advertising gimmick, the 5-story shoe house is 25 feet tall and features shoe-house details like shoelace eyelets around the roofline. Newport, Rhode
Okay.
Island is famous for Gilded Age mansions, but one
That's
stands out for
doing a
its
home
eccentric
invasion with the floating
twist.
house. You have to like,
Belcourt Castle, now known
you have
as
to
Belcourt of
fucking
Newport,
get a bunch of canoes.
built in
Scuba gear
1894
and shit?
for
Yeah, real
Oliver
life shit.
Hazard Perry
This is
Belmont.
pretty.
This
This is some, like,
50,000
old money
square foot
ass
mansion
house.
was designed with an unusual purpose.
It is pretty.
The first floor was essentially a luxurious stable for Belmont's prized horses,
That's
complete
sick.
with marble stalls and a
That's some
grand carriage
actual
room.
old money wealth. I called that.
The
dude.
living quarters were upstairs,
Whole first
accessible
floors
by
for
an ornate
horses?
staircase, so Belmont could walk
That's
down
awesome.
and admire his horses each morning. Over the years, later owners
that's
heavily
crazy.
modified Belcourt. It's a delightful blend of high society
That
and
is
oddball
crazy.
personal flair. South Carolina's strangest
Dude,
house
what
is
the
brewing up
fuck,
charm.
bro?
Well, not much
This looks like
larger
a lot of your guys' side profiles. I'm not gonna lie. Stomach, torso.
than a typical tiny home. The Teapot House stands as a lovable
This is
landmark.
kind of sick though. I would live here.
It was even featured on Zillow Gone Wild, attracting thousands of online admirers for its spot-on teapot appearance.
It's kind of sick. I can't lie.
Amid
It's
the
kind of
pine
sick.
forest of South Dakota's Black Hills,
Like,
it's
bro,
a
I can't even
cabin that
see the
almost
house.
disappears into the scenery.
200 pixels.
Dubbed the Mirror Cabin, this modern tiny home
I could not live in a mirror cabin, bro. It would trip me out. I couldn't like. I couldn't have my balls out walking around. I couldn't be jerking my meat off or something in the woods, and like, and then I can't. I can see people, or I could see if people were animals, and they can't see me. It's
is
just weird.
clad
I couldn't-
entirely in reflective mirrored panels
want
on
my
three
balls out
sides,
sometimes.
making it blend chameleon-like with the trees. The design is meant to immerse
It's
guests
not
in
even that
nature.
big. It's just
While
like
the outside is
trying to be
mirrored,
different.
the interior is warm wood
It's
and
a tiny
glass
home? Yeah,
with
it's
large
like-
picture windows looking
it's just
out,
like in a studio
and one-way
apartment,
mirror
but you're in the
coating,
woods.
preventing
Like,
wildlife
what's
from
the point
staying
of that?
in. Deep in the Tennessee countryside near
Okay.
Springfield,
that
a
is
massive wooden
sick,
arch sits perched
bro.
on a
This
hill.
is some random grandma's
not an
house,
image
bro.
you'd expect
That
in the
is
Smoky
so
Mountain
funny.
foothills.
That
This
is
structure,
so
simply
funny.
called the Ark, is a whimsical 3,400
Ark.
square foot
Oh my
lodging built to
God.
resemble Noah's Ark,
They want to be
complete
gods
with
so
a curved
bad.
hole shape and faux smokestacks on top.
That's awesome. That's
On
so
high
awesome.
plains outside
Oh
Lubbock,
my
Texas,
god, this is a
colorful
spaceship.
structure of rusted steel commands the landscape.
This is
Part
like a
house,
spaceship.
part art
Oh my
sculpture.
god. How do you even
This
get
is
in?
the Steel House, a
you have to
legendary
fly in?
DIY project by sculptor Robert Bruno that took 34 years to build.
34 years to
From a
build this.
distance, it looks almost like a giant metallic animal standing on four
Kind
chunky
of, I
legs.
guess.
Up close,
flying
you see it's a
helicopter.
multi-level
Exactly.
home made of 110 tons of Corten steel, all welded by hand.
Steel.
Today, the Steel House has been stabilized and occasionally opens for tours, astounding visitors with its cathedral-like great room
Why
and
would you even
panoramic
want to tour
cliffside
this
views
house?
of
What do you
Ransom Canyon.
gain?
There's truly nothing else like it.
I can't see the views of the canyon because you took a picture from a 3DS.
Utah's Red Rock Country hides
Okay,
many
this is
secrets,
awesome.
but
What the
perhaps the,
fuck?
coziest is the
No
Bedrock
one's ever
Homestead,
finding you here, bro. How do you even tell someone your address?
a modern cave house.
This is crazy.
This 3-bedroom home was carved out of a sheer sandstone cliff face. From the outside, all you see is natural rock wall with a few windows and a wooden door
Speaker setup.
blending
Oh,
into
this
the
is baller.
stone.
This is baller.
Step inside, though, and you enter a surprisingly airy 2,100 square foot dwelling with smooth rock walls and all the comforts of home. Vermont's most unusual house takes inspiration from a prehistoric creature. The Dimetrodon House. in
Dimetrodon,
New
bro,
Fane
Ark
is an
Survival Evolved
experimental
Dimension.
solar home
What's up,
built in
Swanee?
1979
And there
whose
too.
roofline resembles
I own
the
this
spiny
house, so
sail of a
don't think about
Dimetrodon, a dinosaur-like
Same.
reptile. The
Dimetrodons were
south-facing
annoying.
roof is a series of tall, triangular wedges, solar collectors that not only generate passive heat, but give the house a striking jagged profile. It was designed by architect
Dude, this
William
house looks
Reinecke
awful.
as part of the 1970s energy
Oh, that's the attic. I was like, is there like the roof falling down on itself?
Just
Like, what's
movement.
happening? And
Inside,
I don't-
the
I live in an
multi-level
apartment. I
home
don't have
features
attic.
exposed wood trusses and funky angled ceilings
Again, bro,
following that's
it looks like a millennial burger joint on the inside. Why? What is the house with these? Those stools are not comfortable. No part of this like looks like a house you would live in. It just
Like
it
you
looks
roof.
fake.
A greenhouse atrium helps heat
Where's
the
that?
house
Honestly, I
and
kinda
provides a
lost track. I
sunny
think it's like
indoor
Tennessee
garden
or
even
something.
during cold
I
winters.
don't know. Not Tennessee. It's something
In
else.
rural Virginia stands a house that looks like a
Virginia.
cluster of
This
giant
just
huts
looks
fused
like
together.
A townhouse.
Aptly nicknamed the Hut House, this
This is not that
1919
interesting.
home is built to resemble an African-style roundhouse compound, a truly uncommon sight in
This
the
is
Old
just-
Dominion. The structure comprises
Dude,
several
this is
cylindrical
just like the most
huts
mid-ass house I've ever seen in my life.
with conical roofs, all interconnected inside. The largest hut holds the main living area. In Olalla, Washington,
Okay, this is
a
pretty
short
cool.
drive from Seattle, lies a home that
I
could
won't
be
lie though, this looks like a house that like an Epstein client would live in.
it's straight from a storybook.
I don't know why. That just,
Commonly called a fairy tale house, this
Swander, you're gonna want to stick around, bro. I'm gonna be playing a blackjack roguelike.
private residence is
after
a
this.
handcrafted marvel of cobbled stone, crooked timbers,
It's gonna
and
be
enchanting
fucking
gardens.
lit.
Built in the
normal?
1980s by a couple with a penchant for all things fairy tale, the property includes whimsical touches, like a drawbridge entrance over a
just
pond
don't like
and
this,
a
like,
secret
white
library hidden behind
foam
swinging
walls.
bookcases.
Is it Dungeons and
The
Dragons
interior
Gamblers?
continues
No.
the magic with carved woodwork, colorful
that is.
murals, and antique fixtures.
Dude, those.
High in
looks
the hills
haunted.
of West Virginia sits a home
This
with
looks
a
haunted, but
distinctly
like it's
witchy
supposed to be
vibe.
haunted. You
The
know,
Witch's Hat House.
yeah, witch's hat. Exactly.
Well, it might
I'm
look
right.
ancient. It was actually built in 2002. The interior is open concept with spaces
dude,
configured about
If I got into a house and was haunted, I would either burn the house down, kill myself, or try to sell it to some other guy. Like, there's no
fireplace
fucking way,
stairwell
bro.
combo, which might
I
make
would
it
like
hard
this
to
house is
imagine
haunted.
furnishing.
I wouldn't fuck with it.
Needless to say,
All three?
it's highly
That's
unusual,
not for the-
not just
no,
for
it's-
the area,
it's on the table.
but just in general. Tropical jungles in Wisconsin don't usually mix.
Oh my God,
but
the
step
picture
inside
quality.
Milwaukee's famous jungle house, and you might be convinced otherwise. This normal-looking suburban home hides an
Dude,
interior
I can't
that
even like. This looks like one of those pictures that you see where you can't make out a single object. What am I looking at? It's just a blur.
floor-to-ceiling and jungle-themed murals, faux foliage,
I see the chair,
and
I
wild
guess,
animal
but,
ephemera.
This
The
is
previous
crazy.
owner, an artist and
This is
outdoorsman,
insane
spent
of a
years
house.
transforming the
It's
inside
a
into an
jungle. I
Amazon
know, it's
rainforest
crazy.
fantasy.
Imagine having a cat here, bro. You're never finding that cat. That cat is literally like he's on his own.
Walls are
will
painted
never
with
see
dense
him.
trees and waterfalls,
hiding in every
and
crevice.
ceilings have parrots and
This looks
monkeys
bad,
peeking
though.
out from
This-
leaves.
This looks bad.
Driving through Wyoming, you might
It's
do
just
a
an oil rig.
double take at the towering wooden creation
That's
known as
awesome.
Smith Mansion.
That's kind of awesome.
This
It's just a fucking
multi-level
oil
log
rig looking
structure
ass.
rises precariously on a hill. All staggered decks and mismatched beams.
kinda cool,
looking
though.
like a rustic skyscraper or a giant kid's treehouse. Francis Lee Smith, an engineer, started building it by hand in the early 1980s and never really stopped, adding floor after floor, balcony after
This house
balcony,
looks like it's falling
reportedly
down
without any
one
formal
year.
plans.
There's no way this house
Tragically,
makes
Smith
it.
fell during construction in 1992, and the mansion was left unfinished. And with that, I'll turn it over to you. Which one was your favorite?
W video. I'll put the link in here for y'all if any of you guys care. But I like the video. A lot of the houses were really stupid though. A lot of the houses were just straight up like, oh, we just made the house a little bit different because we made it look like a mushroom and the inside's all white. It's like, that sucks. Like, that doesn't make it good. So I don't know. It's whatever. W video.